Former Ambassador Dennis Horak spent a lot of time on his phone trying to contact his insurance provider when his wife fell ill on a trip to the United States.
Particularly at the emergency room and in the ICU, that you don't want to spend your time hours and hours on the phone when you're in that sort of a very stressful, difficult situation.
Now, in a letter obtained by CBC News, all of Canada's ambassadors and heads of mission have written to their bosses at Global Affairs to call out the problem. What was already a challenging situation has become further untenable, they wrote last week, after a cyber attack on their insurance company shut down claims processing. It's not just diplomats affected, but most Canadian staff working or traveling abroad and retirees. The ambassadors warn some are postponing or even foregoing treatment, worried they may not be reimbursed. So much so, the government is offering loans to help cover the cost.
The last number I heard was over $2.3 million held up in advances, covering for a private for-profit company that is not able to get its act together. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's not why I pay my taxes.
This former diplomat turned Conservative MP is also calling out the government.
I feel that this is a failure of the government to protect Canadians abroad.
The minister who oversees government contracts is pushing back.
That is not a contract that the federal government has entered into.
Instead, when the government switched over to Canada Life for insurance this summer, Canada Life hired a subcontractor, MSH International, for overseas insurance.
I implore Canada Life to ensure that its subcontractor fulfills their contractual obligations.
In a statement, MSH says it has effectively helped people access medical services and that it's hiring more staff to speed up claims processing. The minister said today that the company is back to processing claims. That's, of course, the same day that news of all these problems broke. Catherine Cullen, CBC News, Ottawa.